How's everybody doing?
Good. Fantastic.
Awesome, me too. It's a real honor and a pleasure and a gift to be here with all of you. This is something that was just a vision in our mind's eye for a while, and to see it manifest is just a real joy. A real joy. Let's start with a little presencing meditation. So let's take deep breath, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, and inhale one more time, deep, and exhale. Just take a moment to feel the space. This is our space until the next year, so we'll be here for a little while. Just ground in the space and feel the energy of each other, feel the support of each other, presence of each other. I think as we progress through the evening, there's going to be a field that unifies more and more between us. That's really going to be special. It already is special. So taking a moment to feel that. And really what's beautiful about this evening is that there's going to be all sorts of different activities and feelings and exercises and words and thoughts and emotions. And it's all an opportunity for meditation. It's all an opportunity for mindfulness. I think as you go further on this path, the idea of meditation, this is not meditation, starts to dissipate more and more, and life and meditation become one and the same. So there's this idea that to meditate, you have to be still, you have to be quiet, you can't move, you can't think of any thoughts. And we're kind of busting that little bubble. And we're opening up to no, life is divine. Life is the embodiment of the divine. Everything is of the same essence. Everything is of the essence of God. Everything's of the essence of spirit. And everyone that we see here, everyone that we notice, everyone that we encounter, the diversity of the personalities, the faces, the way we move, the way we talk, we're all this reflection of the divine. So that's the invitation tonight, to explore that, to notice that. And to notice that comes from being present. To notice that comes from being present. So to me, that's the foundation of everything that's happening here, and that's what makes this special. That core element is what makes it special. So I was listening to Amy talking about what makes it special as well, and where a lot of New Year's events are about being unconscious, this is about being more conscious, right? And that's what makes it special. So this is about being more present. This is about being more here. This is about being available to the moment. So how do you become available to the moment? Right, so so when I was 20 years old, I had this illness that came upon me that was very mysterious, and I was very weak, fatigue, headaches, rashes, couldn't get out of bed for about 6 months, and then it got a little bit better, but beyond that, I was unable to function, unable to work, unable to go to school. I was in college at the time, so I had to drop out of college. And I had a lot of ideas about what I wanted to do, what I was going to be, what's going to happen for me. And all of that came just crashing down. And it was extremely disorienting for me. And it was difficult. So that difficulty, that adversity, set me on a path to explore what is the reason for the suffering I'm experiencing, right? What is the reason for the suffering that we're all experiencing as human beings, this human condition that so many of us are locked inside and stuck inside. So it started me on this path to know what the answer to this question was and to explore the answer to this question. So I started just reading whatever I could read and exploring whatever I could explore, and just reading books voraciously, and it kind of led me to the mind-body connection, really, which I didn't know anything at this time. I was just, I was unaware, let's say, unconscious, let's say. So I started realizing the mind-body connection, and then I heard about yoga, and that led me to all these Eastern teachings from India and Japan and China and so forth. And a lot of things started to open up, and I think my main thing, I was trying to understand something, I was trying to know something. There's something that I wanted to know. I wanted to get to the answer. And the way I thought things should be when I had this illness crashed, right? Everything that I thought my life was going to go, it wasn't going that way. And I think if you reflect on your own life, you'll find something on your own path, whether it was an illness, or it was a divorce, or it was a death of someone close to you, losing a job, something where it's like, whoa, I never expected that this was going to happen, and I thought it was going to go this way, and it's not going that way at all, right? So you have that moment, and that's a very rich moment. It seems like it's a very bad moment. It seems like it's a really negative thing, but it's a really rich moment. And sometimes it takes years to look back and realize that it was a really rich, fertile time. But what happened for me was everything that I thought I knew started to crash, started to break down, started to fall away, right? So as I went further on this path, the opposite of what I thought was going to happen actually happened. I thought I was going to know more and more, and then I'd have more and more knowledge, right? But actually what started to happen is I started to know less and less. I started to know less and less. And I started to understand less and less. And it actually was quite liberating. It actually was quite freeing. There's this term enlightenment, which I don't generally use these days, but I like it in the sense of enlightenment, you are becoming lighter. There's less weight, right? There's less holding you down. The weight of the past and the weight of the future isn't holding you down. And the weight of the past and the weight of the future is based on knowledge, right? So what I started to know started to dissipate, started to fall away, started to disappear until there was a sense of knowing nothing. Knowing nothing. Having no understanding whatsoever. There's a line in the Bible that says, "The peace that passeth all understanding." And I remember Eckhart Tolle talking about that line. He said he read it, he had this awakening experience, and he read that line soon after, and he said, "Oh," because he didn't know what was going on with him. He said, "Oh, that's me, because I have peace, and I don't understand it. So that's me," right? So there's this loss of understanding, this loss of knowing, and you become, in Buddhism they use the term empty. You become empty, right? And when you become empty, you become available. You become available. So you might say, available to what? Available to this moment. So for the first time, you become available to this moment. And that is the greatest gift. But to become available to this moment, you must become empty. You must become, here it comes, this is a scary one, nothing. You must become nothing. And when I say become nothing, don't mean, how do I become nothing? Let me try to make it. How do I make the effort? What's the steps? What's the strategies? It's for realizing you are nothing, right? Meister Eckhart said, I am nothing, I know nothing, I have nothing. I am nothing, I know nothing, I have nothing. So you come to that consciousness of, I am nothing, I know nothing, I have nothing, and then you approach the moment. This is a term that Dale uses that I like. You approach it wide open, right? You're just wide open to the moment. You're just fully available to the moment. And this is the essence of love. This is the essence of love. Do you ever have that feeling of like, well, this person's really listening to me. Like they're just really present with me. They just really, it seems like they care about me, right? So when someone's holding a lot of knowledge, they can't be fully present. But when there's this emptiness, there's this openness, there's this availability, there's this love. And now you are a clear channel for the universal creative intelligence to move through you. And that's when it gets fun. Because you're just, it's like, what happens now? 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 And it's just this sense of like almost like an instrument to be used, right? An instrument for this universal creative intelligence, we can also call it God, to move through you in the moment. And you just trust in that. You trust in that, and you're available without having to know anything yourself or understand anything yourself. You just trust that the right thing is going to come through at the right time, at the right moment, which is always right now. Which is always this moment right now. So, what I love about these great friends that I have that are with us today and presenting is, for me, they're all available to the moment. And that's this beautiful thing. And there's this kind of this vortex of vibrational field that opens, that invites us all to be open to the moment. So there's this kind of paradox here where this event is all about time, and yet on a deeper level, it's all about now, right? So we're inviting each other to just move deeper and deeper into the moment here, to be open, to be available to the moment. And what I found is this is where the essence of manifestation happens, right? So we'll get into some manifestation stuff as we get later into the day, and we have an immersion event tomorrow, which you can meet with Kathy about to hear more about. We're a little more into manifestation stuff. But this is the foundation for it, right? Because when you are nothing, this is the most exciting thing. That means you can become anything. That's the key. If you're something, then you're just something. Okay, but if you're nothing, you can become anything. Anything is possible for you because you're nothing, right? And there's this sense of excitement. And there's a sense of being relaxed and at home. So I remember a friend reflecting upon some of the sharing. He's like, yeah, there's like this sense of relaxed excitement. It's like, that's it. That's it, relaxed excitement. So what I feel for us tonight is relaxed excitement. You know, it's not this kind of anxiety, stressful, oh God, you know, are we gonna do it or not do it? And it's not this sense of like being so relaxed that you're like kind of, you know, on the couch. You know, what's it called? There's like, what is it? Yes, thank you. Couch potato, that thing. It's not that. You know, it's like there's a relaxed sense, but there's also this alertness. There's this attentiveness, and that's the essence of meditation. It really is what the essence of meditation is you're relaxed, but you're also alert. You're present. You're here. You're available. So my feeling is that there's a sense of relaxed excitement that just permeates through the evening more and more, and then we bring that into the 2020, to this next year together. How's that sound? So, and also with this sense of being present, there's this sense of appreciation, right? Because if you're not present, you can't appreciate. Right? If you're not present, you can't appreciate. So being present allows you to appreciate what's here. And when you become present, you realize, you notice, wow, there's so much here. There's so much here, you know? But I was thinking about next week, and I was worried about next week, and I was thinking about what this person did to me 2 years ago, and I wasn't available with all that's here, you know? So when you come in the space of not knowing is a space of wonder. Does that make sense? Like, if you know everything, then there's no sense of wonder. There's no sense. Even the word awesome means to be in a state of awe. Like, wow, what's happening, right? This is amazing. In the sense of amazing is a sense. All these words are like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just like feeling like this is like a miracle, you know? So we remember that life is a miracle. That's really what we're here is for, is to remember that this moment is a miracle. This moment is a miracle. It's a gift. You know, it's a gift for us to appreciate. It's a gift for us to play with the world of form. That we're all this essence of the Creator, and we're coming to these forms and we're playing this dance of polarity and duality, but actually it's just all God playing, right? So to come in a place where we can like recognize and realize that, it's so beautiful. It's such a gift that we've come together in this way, and we have a chance to get to know each other and connect with each other and meet new people, new reflections of the divine, and reconnect with old people that we're familiar with, that we've known for a while. So that's the gift of the community aspect that I think is so beautiful. And that's the vision that we had, was there's something about this moment in time that we're being called together, to come together, right? And in a way, it's kind of more challenging because, you know, people are just on these things, you know, more and more these days, the phone. But it's important to come together with the human body and be in the same space, and we start vibrating together in a certain way, and we allow this energy to move through us, to come through us in the moment, to be present in the moment. That's exponentially more powerful when we are together in this space together.